as a wise man once said, guys, gals, and imaginary pals.
Imaginary and non-binary pals.
Non-binary pals.
Yo, my God. Yo.
Talk about a unicorn, huh?
Fucking throw you out of fucking life raft or whatever on that one.
I appreciate that. Oh, man. And non-binary pals.
Imaginary pal. Cancel. Eject. Abort.
So.
Welcome back, everyone. Oh, Jesus Christ. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the podcast. So we pull back the curtain, give you some insight on what goes on behind the scenes of your favorite bar and restaurant. We like to call that the industry perspective.
Yeah. What's up, motherfuckers?
Without
That's a good one.
Yeah, right?
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since we've done this.
Yeah.
Well, for you guys, it hasn't been, but for us, it has.
Well, yeah, because the last one was... That was Friday, no?
Huh?
Was that Friday?
Friday?
Thursday?
What?
At High Tide?
Oh, at your job? That was Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Wednesday. I mean,
that was.
I meant as far as like just
sitting
you
down.
And I sitting down recording an episode.
True.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks since we've been able to do that.
That was
for
fun,
everyone
though.
out there, it's like, oh man, you still putting out content? It's like, yeah, because we plan ahead. But that was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it. That was
cool. A lot of fun with that.
The multi-angle thing was fun, and
there's a lot more we can do with it, and that's the most exciting part. Like that was us just figuring it out within a couple minutes and being like, hey, because you didn't even know you were fully gonna be outside yet. We kind of had.
I thought we were doing inside.
Yeah, and then we get there, and you're like, hey, I gotta be outside, and we're like, all right, that changes the whole thing. But
I think it worked out perfectly anyways.
Yeah, it worked really well, especially for a first run. I'm gonna change the gain, but you can continue to talk.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Well, let's just do what we normally do. Yeah, the weekend was interesting.
We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah. Work related. The weekend was all right. We had this all girls party, but it was what do they call it? Girls only grupo night, and basically it was just a lot of Mexican music. Like there was a banda, like two bandas there that were playing just good old corridos and rancheros, norteñas, and all that. So just good old Mexican music, and it was great. It was all girls. It was awesome. They were having a great time. Cool. It was nice to just see like women doing their thing and not being bothered. I felt kind of bad because I was like, I read the situation wrong. I saw a guy come up and I'm like, man, there's always the one fucking guy that's just, because legally we can't turn people away. Right. We legally cannot do that.
Right.
Based off of,
No, I mean, it's the right thing to do.
So I was telling my coworker, I was like, man, imagine being the guy that just has to invade the girl's space. And I saw him go to the DJ booth. I'm like, oh, he's one of the DJs. I was like, fuck. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I apologize. I said it to her. I was like, damn, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like telling her, apologizing to him through her because I was insulting him through her. So I was like, I feel so bad now. Oops.
That's funny.
That's funny. I felt so shitty. So, whoops, my bad.
No, hey,
that one's on me. I fucked up. Players fuck up too. And then as the night went on, I had this interaction with this girl and her friends and everything. They were kind of drunk already. And what they did throughout the party, not the girls, but the people throwing the party, they let out like a bunch of chips. Very, very Latina coded, as the kids would say. Just a bunch of chips. Yeah. I was like, I saw them doing that. I was like, oh shit, yeah, you guys Latina for real.
What do you wait? Oh, you mean they laid them out?
Yeah, they had like little bags of chips and everything all over the venue spread out. Sorry, they had bags of chips.
I was like, what? They just left random chips out of the bag?
Little bags of chips. Little bags of chips for free spread out throughout the venue.
Yeah. All right, I got you.
So, anyways, this girl comes up with her friends. They get shots or whatever, and it's loud, but I could still hear. So she has a bag of chips and she throws them on the bar, right? And she says, "Ya no quiero." Now, there's like an invisible line on the bar top where it's like an invisible threshold of like, this is still mine, that side is yours. Now, when things cross that line, it's like, all right, if the drink is here still, that means that's not ready for you yet. Now, when I pass that threshold, now the drink is ready for you to take.
Yeah.
Now, if you take something and place it past that threshold, like I'm gonna assume it's trash because that's what I thought she was doing. That bag of chips landed past that threshold, so I was like, "Oh, she don't want it," and she said, "Ya no quiero." She's like, "I don't want it no more." That's basically what she said. So I took them and tossed them. Boom, boom, boom. They took their shots, whatever, this and that, and then the girl grabs my attention. She's like, "Oh, you threw out my chips." I was like, "Yeah, you didn't want them." She's like, "No, I was still." She was drunk. She's like, "No, I was still eating them. Why'd you throw them out?" I was like, "Because you threw them on the bar and you said ya no quiero." She's like, "No, I didn't throw them on the bar." I was like, "Yes, you did."
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would. And you know when people like do certain things that gives the inflection of like whatever it like. She threw them with the "I'm done with these chips, but I'm not gonna throw them away because that's not my job." Whatever. So we gotta go back and forth a little bit. I was like, hey, you know what? I was like, all right, my bad. I was like, I said, my bad. Sorry about that. I didn't even throw them out. To me, it looked like you were done with them. I started to apologize. I was like,
it's not a big deal.
And mind you, it's loud, so my apology may not sound as sincere, but that's because I'm having to yell. I was like, hey, my bad. I'm sorry. I thought you were getting rid of them. I threw them out. So I was like, sorry.
Sincerity, the fact that you even had the conversation with her. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure. And she's like, well, what are you gonna do to make it up to me? I was like,
flirt.
No, she didn't say it in a flirty. She's kind of said it in a flirty tone, but the way I took it,
it was either flirty or I want some free shit.
It was very like. Hold on, let me finish and then I'll.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
So she's like, well, how are you gonna make it up to me? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, make it up to me. I was like, how? She was like, she took her shot glass. She was like, make it up to me. And I said, I'm not giving you a free shot for a bag of chips that I threw out that were also free. Yeah. When there's more bags of chips out there that are free. If you really want more, you can go out you can go out there and get some more. And then she just kind of like was dancing around the circle. She's like, oh, it's not about this. It's blah, blah, blah. It's about the price. It's not about the price. I was like, so do you want it? She's like, no, it's just about being sympathetic. I was like, I apologize. And I said, I'm sorry. She's like, well, it's just not what you say. It's how you say it. I was like, it's really loud in here. So it may come off as me being very stern, but I'm just trying to get you to understand that I'm sorry I threw them away. My bad. But there are other chips outside. I'll even go as far as to get you another bag, but I'm not giving you another shot. Yeah. And me getting you chips is just trying to do the fucking most.
What the fuck did chips? I'm sorry.
Bro, and she was like, what did she say? She said something else. So then I turned my apology into like, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. So I was like, fuck that. Like, I'm not apologizing to you. I was like, you ain't my fucking girl. Fuck you mean make it up to me. Bitch, you got me fucked up.
All the
Hell
way.
No. But the way she did it, like she was like doing like make it up to me, like she wanted like princess treatment. I'm like, you're not my girl. Sorry. No. Like you're not.
No.
Like my shorty's standing right over there watching the whole thing.
Yeah.
And she even told me, she's like, no, she threw the chips. I was like, okay, I knew I wasn't fucking crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. So yeah, that happened. And I was just so annoyed by it because she had this very like, you owe me kind of demeanor towards her. And I'm like, I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. Those were free fucking chips. At the end of the day, they were free chips. You won't make it up to you. Fuck you. I hope you had the night you deserve.
I mean, it was chipless. She didn't have any chips. She
broke the bank.
There was a conversation I had with one of my coworkers on, believe it was Saturday. Not about chips, but very much about the entitlement of people lately, where, you know, and I feel like I've always tried to make sure I stay as middle of the pack as possible and say guys and girls, because it is guys and girls. Or as, you know, a wise man once said, guys, gals, and imaginary pals.
Imaginary and
It's all
non-binary pals.
non-binary pals.
Yo, my God, yo.
Talk about a unicorn, huh?
Fucking throw you out of fucking life raft or whatever on that one.
I appreciate that. Oh man, and non-binary pals.
Imaginary pal. Cancel. Eject. Abort.
Mine. Yeah. Well, just said. Fuck. I wiped my hard drive for real. Wait, what were we talking about?
You were talking about
I was
Saturday.
thinking about getting canceled.
You're talking about your imaginary
on Saturday,
pals.
just dealing with one of my coworkers was just dealing with the fact that people were being extremely entitled, asking for the most, giving the least, just that energy that you feel, and they were just like, wait, what? Why? And I'm like, bro, I don't fucking know. I don't know why people just woke up one day and just felt like they're owed everything, no matter what they're given. Although I will say this, I do think that the service industry is a part of the problem, but only because of ownership. I mean, I don't even know he's gonna see this episode. Probably not. But I am gonna shout out Michael, because like while we were joking with each other, you know, he's trying to talk to me about going to Tails or whatever. I was like, man, fuck Tails. He was like, but I mean that it's just I was like, well, what's it gonna do for me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it gonna do for me?
Why are
like,
we gonna give them money?
I had, well, not that. I was like, I had other things I wanted to do. Y'all can't see this because we real niggas. We ain't gonna sit here and, you know, post our motherfuckers just me-meing on the couch right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's me-meing hard. He's knocked the fuck out. He might even still be awake. You never know. But the point is I had other shit to do today. And I don't know anyone on the Tails committee, whatever, rah. I don't
Crazy.
fucking...
You think we would?
Nah, it's not even just that. This is a conversation I had with a friend, and they texted me and said that none of the bar directors in nominated programs for Tails recently were Hispanic. In a city of 60% Hispanics, including undocumented.
That's
one black person, one Asian person, in a city where white folks comprise around 80 to 22% of the population. The list is about 92% white.
That's insane.
Yeah. So, you know, it's one of those things where it's not that I don't want to support Tails or any other organization. It's that for the same reason that you and Michael felt the way you felt back in January or December for the Coquito stuff. I mean, what?
Yeah.
Like, so why am I supposed to put money into that? Oh, so that we can get exposure and go talk to people? We've already done that.
Yeah.
And I had a conversation with someone last night who came into the bar. You know, I'm doing a coverage shift. I'm not even supposed to be there. It's supposed to be my day off, but I'm like, all right, cool, I'm here. Best foot forward kind of shit. And I met this one person. Please forgive me if I get the name wrong. I think her name was Kiana. But I spoke with her briefly, her and her friend Paige. I think I could be wrong. But Kiana is a part-time service industry person. Like they have their other 9 to 5. They're working for, like, I don't want to say nonprofit. I don't want to speak for them. But I know that they were working for something that like has a humanitarian thing behind it.
Right.
You know, something very commendable. But they also love the community and the money. They were very clear about that, of working in the service industry, and they know their shit just through chopping it up with them and listening to their conversation. Whoop-de-whoop, jumping ahead just to the end to where this is relevant, you know, just having a conversation with them, and they're just like, oh, I miss the vibe of being within the service industry. Like, there's so many people out there who are either a part of it fully or a part of it halfway or whatever, but like they have a love for this industry, and they have a love for community, and they have a love for people. And like, you can have those people who are just like so selfless and never ask for anything, and then you can have someone be like, make it up to me.
Make it up to me.
Make it up to me. Like, come on. Remember the free shit that you threw away that I said I didn't want? Give me something that costs something, and you have to explain it, and you don't know me, and your girl's behind me. I don't care about that. I just don't want to pay $10. Can I get a shot?
$8. But yeah.
You see how that worked? I'm just saying, like, it doesn't fucking work, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like, you gotta bring it, you gotta reel it in, man. Yeah. Those tactics don't work.
That shit was just so, and I know she was drunk too, but still, that doesn't excuse her behavior. It was just like,
and not attacking her directly.
Yeah.
We're talking about the behavior itself. Like, no, I'm saying, like, yeah, she was the one who...
The perpetrator.
Yeah, she was the perpetrator in this particular instance. But
Yes.
it's like, it's not like we're, like, just trying to go after her. Right. It's just, no, man, like, you gotta call this shit out like it is.
Yeah, you just gotta, man, like... Who raised y'all, bro?
Hey, that's some Reese Waters line right there, man.
That's just what it comes back to. Like, who raised y'all? I've said this before and I'll say it again, but it just always blows my mind. When we have parties where it's almost entirely Hispanic. And I gotta go around and clean up a whole bunch of mess everywhere.
Whole bunch of chips.
And I'm just like, I know for a fact y'all know how to clean up after yourselves. Because I know you were woken up on Saturday and Sunday mornings, Saturday mornings to clean. Not Sunday, because Sunday was for church. You were woken up on Saturday mornings to fucking clean. With all the old songs that you were probably dancing to and everything back then. All the chente and all that. Like, I know for a fact. So why is it that you go to an establishment and you're just like, or just leave like, I get it. It's not your job. I absolutely understand it's not your job. But it doesn't mean you got to be a slob either. Like, it just be shit sitting there. The other day at work, I was going around, just doing rounds and cleaning up. And as I'm grabbing the table, I'm like, oh, are you done with that? They're like, oh, no, like, I'll throw it out. I'm like, no, I got it. But also, why did you wait for me to come up to go throw it out? I mean, they were probably just chilling and probably had the intentions of getting rid of it once they were done.
When you're in a conversation,
for sure.
Up.
But that's what went through my mind. I'm like, why'd you wait till I got here?
Yeah.
Why didn't you throw it out before? You know, we try to keep that's just my little hate take right there. Like, oh, you waited till I got here to throw it out? Now you want to throw it out? No. Give me that shit.
It's not a hate take, actually. I can piggyback off of what you just said. Because last night I had two people come in and they were sitting at a table. And so I'm like, I'm a solo bartender on a Sunday. No relief, no break.
No bar back?
No bar back.
No hope.
Just my GM. It's just me and him.
How to reinforcements.
This is one of those classic me and him.
My man was solo diving.
Bro, for real. And me and him were on both. We were dual diving, but he was on the opposite side of the map, bro. It was like, bro, like he like me when I go down to a plant and I'm like, hey, my loadout, like I ain't gonna be able to help y'all. That's what it's like. It's like, yo, I'm here, but I can't do much unless it's one of these.
He had no reinforcements.
It's that. It's literally that. Oh. So it was one of those where I'm just like, I don't want to go to tables because every time I go to a table, without fail, it's the same as when you work in a restaurant that has food and you order food and you're behind the bar or you're a server or you're doing whatever and you have food and you don't want to take a break or you can't take a break, you just got to eat and you go to take a bite and then 5 customers walk in or you get sat. That's how it happens. And shout out to my GM, man. Like, seriously, motherfucker brought me some fucking rice from the spot next door. It's my favorite fucking house fried rice. You know what I mean? Shout out to Northern Cafe as well. I didn't take a bite until I got home.
God damn.
I couldn't. Every time I walked near the rice, somebody walked in.
Oh, he's eating. He's eating.
Oh,
Go. Come on.
It's like
Take a bite.
It's a sick game of double dutch. Like, customers will be sitting at the table and they're like, "Oh, he's walking away." I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You sat there and watched me the whole fucking time, man. But yeah, it was definitely one of those last night where I was just like, I can't take a lot of tables because I have to do my best to take care of the entire building, you know? Like, I got to do what I got to do. And my GM's going to help me when he can. And some guests are understanding and they'll bring glassware up or they'll come up in their order. And my venue, it's not a huge venue, but if you're by yourself, it's a big venue.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
a ton of open space.
A lot of seating.
Yes. A lot of seating.
And 15 people can make a hell of a difference, especially with a cocktail bar like that.
Bro, 5 people at the wrong time can make all the difference in the world there. Especially if those 5 walk in and another 5 walk in and another 5 walk in. And that happens at my bar all the time.
You can go from servicing 2 people, all right, I'll knock this out in 5 minutes, to now, oh shit, you've been making drinks for the last 45 minutes. How? Yeah. Only 10 people walked in. How did this happen?
My job, you can go from dual hand job to bukkake in a matter of seconds. Seriously.
It's really funny because we shake tins. So, you know.
That's what I all right, look, sidebar. One thing I fucking hate is when people are watching me fucking work and I go to shake the tins and they're like the mask and shit. And I'm like, yo, stop. You're throwing off my fucking flow, bro. Like,
it's uncomfortable.
I told you, man. It's like they treat us like zoo animals, and it's on accident. I get it, but they treat us like zoo animals. Oh, look at what they're doing!
Look. Start tapping on the bar like it's the glass. Hey.
Ah, I shouldn't have made that face. Someone's gonna clip that one day. Whatever it takes to go viral. Oh, but anyway, just to wrap that part up, two people were at the bar. Mexican dudes, really fucking cool with their energy, but and I remember thinking this the moment I saw them. As I went up to them, I was like, they don't look like they're gonna move.
Oh.
And it was a very rare thought, but it was like, no, they're not moving. They got as close to the bar as they could without sitting at the bar because my bar top was full. So I got a full rail. They sat at the closest high top table to my service station that they knew, okay, we're in eyesight, maybe we'll go up. But they never got up to come order, no matter what. They would look at me. They do everything they could to make sure that I knew they were there without being rude. So when I finally got out there to go talk to them, you know, and I tried to talk to them as far as like walk them through the menu from the questions that they had. The first person kind of knew what he wanted. The second person was like, oh, this is my first option. And I'm like, oh, I don't have that. I'm sorry. Like, we got fucked over the weekend, bro. We were out of not a lot of shit, but we were just out of the keynote shit because all you motherfuckers order the same shit. But anyway, I'm dealing with that and trying to walk him through the order while also looking around the room. And I'm like, are there any new faces at any of the tables? No. Is there anyone at the bar that's standing because that means that they need a drink right now? No. Okay. Still trying to walk you through the order. And then I turned my head one more time and 4 people walk in. I was like, hey, dude, I'm sorry, but You gotta wrap this up, B.
Sorry.
Wrap it up, B.
Sorry.
Like, I need your order. Anyway, come back, give them an order or whatever. But in the midst of talking to them the second time and just noticing how things were, because they brought in a little like to-go box of calamari. So it was like that size. Because I remember like every time I go to the table, like, what smells like that? Like, it smells good to only me. Like some good pussy. Like, you're just like, yeah, I want to eat that. It was like that. But then I look down and I'm like, oh, that's calamari. But it's fresh. It's hot. That's not to go. It was loaded to the brim. That shows that those people love you. I was like, where y'all motherfuckers work at?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, we had Drago Central down the street. I was like, hey,
okay,
my guys, you two motherfuckers have been working your ass off more than anyone else. You finally are at a point where you can just sit down and have someone take care of you. And you are being as patient as you can because you understand by looking at the room, you read the room, you know I'm the only one here who can help you. No one else is trying to help you. And I am trying to help you. And I'm trying to help you through all your questions. It was just that general understanding.
Yeah.
Even through what, like, they spoke English, so I don't want to say language barriers like that, but like language barriers as far as I don't know who you are and you're in my venue and you're not being annoying, but because of the situation, I could take this a different way and let the stress get to me. But instead, oh, I read the situation, you read the situation, and we walk away from this like, hey, dude, I got you. You guys have already tapped out. I'm still tapped in. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. I ain't even gonna take that shit personal, bro. Like, you sit right there. I'm gonna come make sure you guys are okay whenever I can. And that's how the night went. And it was really fucking cool. So again, like, communication is everything. Everything.